Can you believe that the Jim King of the TV show has already been on primetime Southeast Texas TV for 19 years? It seems like just yesterday we were celebrating our 500th episode.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, I am here not to bury Jim King, but to praise him. And why not? 500 shows, locally produced, locally marketed, and a tremendous success. But Jim will tell you it wasn't easy in the beginning. There were those who felt he didn't have the chutzpah, maybe the wherewithal to do the show. Some suggested Gary Lee Love or Al Caldwell. But fortunately, Jim hung on. And even when the show became so successful in the market, there were others who came forward and said, you know, he's just not a pretty face. Maybe a Bubba Pate.
You're the man.
Possibly a Buddy Johnson could fill that bill. But Jim stuck to his guns, and here we are today, a tremendous success. I'm Jack Piper, and I salute you, Jim King. You've done something that really will stand out, and I hope you do 500 more.
Thanks, Jack. Won't be long before we reach 1,000. Here's more from our 500.
I'm so excited for my friend Jim King. I mean, when you think about it, 500 shows, 10 years, and Jim and I go way back. I mean, I was just a young child when I heard him on Kicker back in 1999. I said, you know, when I grow up, I want to be just like Jim King. And here I am, I get to talk about it. I am so excited. When I say that, I'm not exaggerating. I think about how hard Jim worked to make this such a successful operation. And when you look at all that he's done, the people that he's interviewed, the things that he's done for our community, very few people fall into the same category as Jim, King of the Road. And that is the reason they call him the King of the Road.
King of the Road.
Kentucky Headhunters, the Grammy Award-winning Kentucky Headhunters. I think it's your first time here at Honky Tonk, Texas.
I believe it is. As far as I know.
We're close to Beaumont, though, aren't we?
Yes, you have a lot of fans in Beaumont, thanks partly because of our TV show that we've featured you on so many times.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, last time we saw you was in Louisiana. It's probably 5-6 years ago, and you're like in our royal archives now.
Hey, man. Well, you're the king, man. You got that's the coolest cowboy hat I
think it is too. I think you
I'm not a real king. I just play one on TV once a week.
Well, that's all right. That's another thing.
Or 3 times a week.
You ever wear that in a bar anywhere?
Yeah.
Did you ever get in trouble?
No. Can you believe I never got my ass kicked?
I can't believe it. If I was to put that on my head and walk in the bar with a cowboy hat on, they'd take me out.
In our case, we bought a home and he visited, but he rented it. And so we stayed in touch and involved with each other, you know, the rest of his life. I have a little history with Beaumont. My parents invested in some oil wells in Beaumont when I was just a teenager, and we knew we were going to get oil rich, but it never happened. I don't know what happened, but I've never forgotten Beaumont. Anyway, good to talk to you, man. Congratulations on your success, and I like your crown. You've earned it.
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. It's really cool that you knew Elvis Presley. I'm standing next to a guy that knew Elvis. You've probably been to his home in Memphis.
I lived at Graceland for 7 years.
Did you really?
I sure did, yeah.
Was he still alive then? Or?
Oh, no, he was, very much so. I met Elvis when I was 15 years old at a skating rink. He took me under his arm, and we became friends. And matter of fact, he gave me my first tour bus. Just wrote a check.
1976.
Yeah. Hey, you've done your homework. And matter of fact, there's a song on my new album that I've done that is kind of an anthem, and it's a song called "The Day Elvis Died," and it's going to be a great record, I think. But no, I did a concert at Graceland back in July, and I'm scheduled to do another concert at Graceland this coming August. So, yeah, those were great years with Elvis.
What kind of guy was he?
Well, you know, I asked him one day, I said, Elvis, how does it feel to be you? He said, you crazy? Feels great. He was just a guy like you or me, Jim, or anybody that's watching this. There was no ego.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
The Texas honky tonk. There's no place like home.
Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee, Texas has featured a steady stream of the very best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Pack up your posse and boot scoot over to Honky Tonk Texas for great concerts, dancing, drinking, and dining. Of course, steak night is every Thursday, and don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee has been entertaining Southeast Texas since 2008. Where have you been?